All right, he's back at it. Back on the cruise show. My guy, Nick Cannon.
We in here.
There he is. Nick Cannon's on the cruise show.
Family.
Yo, Nick, what's up, bro?
What's good, man?
How are you? Man, you know what? We're doing well. We're doing okay. You know what I mean?
Good, man.
We're trying to make it happen every single day.
You know, still breathing fresh air. That's what I said.
That's it, my guy. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, listen, Nick Cannon is not one to sit around and wait for things to happen. He makes things happen.
Goals.
Yo, I asked him about his ambulance off the air, and he was like, yo, I forgot about the ambulance. That's when you have too many things.
That's why I'm saying donate it to the cruise show.
Hey,
You can
well,
have
what's
the
up?
ambulance if
Really?
you guys really want it.
Well,
What are you
what's
going to
in
do with it?
What's in it?
I kind of pimped it out a little bit. Got a nice little speaker system and a
Let's
bar.
use it.
There's a bar in there?
And it's kind of
Nick,
like
I'll
defeats
take
the
it.
purpose, right?
Yo, exactly. I know, right? Like, yo, you gotta have like, is there any medical equipment in the?
I mean, because I don't know what that stuff does.
Exactly.
It's in there. I don't know if it works though.
You ever get freaky in there?
No, but that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Would you want, Crystal? I'm saying, I have yet to get it popping in the
There's
ambulance.
a bar in there. Why haven't you?
I never. I actually.
It's lit.
Yeah, hey,
That is lit.
I might bring the ambulance out and you and I can take a ride.
When you're Nick Cannon, things can get popping
We'll break it
anywhere,
in.
right?
Yes,
Nick,
we're
what's
gonna
the-
break the ambulance in.
Where's the weirdest place it got popping at
In life?
in life? Where you
Oh.
thought to yourself, all right, that was new, that was different. Never saw myself doing this at Disneyland, but okay.
You know what?
You do.
Well, no, because Disneyland doesn't count if you're like the there's hotels.
Yeah,
there,
that don't
you-
count.
No, I'm talking
You're
about
like on a
Dumbo,
ride.
my G. You know what I'm saying?
on
The
Dumbo.
teacup.
Yeah, teacups.
That might-
yo, can you imagine getting toppy on the teacups?
Hey!
You
should throw up on
yeah,
your
I was gonna say
shit.
that's teeth.
Whoa.
Teeth. Yeah.
Teacup toppy.
Yeah.
Teacup
No.
toppy. That's the name of my mixtape, hosted by Nick Cannon. It's coming out in February. All right, no, seriously though, you've had certain situations where it was weird, but you went with it.
Yeah.
Playboy Mansion,
I've done that.
you've done that.
Yeah, yeah.
Lucky.
That's a dream,
I
dog. That's every
know.
guy's dream. Get it popping at the Playboy
Yeah,
Mansion.
yeah.
To you,
And
that's old news.
Yeah,
And
I was
Crystal.
a young guy back then.
How old were you?
Probably like 21.
21. You lost your virginity at what, like 13, right?
Yeah, way too young.
Jesus. man.
Way too young. I
13,
cried. I
dog?
cried like a big baby, as I
cried?
should have. I was 13.
Hey, during it or after?
After.
Oh, okay.
Because
Oh
she
my
like
gosh.
made fun of me and all that stuff. She was like, "You can do
Oh.
it like a virgin." I was like, I am. Like, how else am I supposed to do it?
I lied about not being a virgin, and then
That's
I was
what we all
Then I
did.
was a 2-pump chump, and I was like, "You right? I'm so sorry. I was lying. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry."
Yeah, and it was.
She was like, "I knew it," and she wasn't a virgin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we have a very similar story, Cruz.
Amateurs.
Yes, yeah, amateurs. I know. What's up, KB?
I was just stuck on the Playboy Mansion and what Playmate it was.
Oh, it wasn't a playmate. I wish it was.
It was a civilian.
A civilian.
It was back.
It was the GA.
Nah, back then it was just like, I mean, you know, those little. It was when the Playboy Mansion was popping.
Right,
You
right,
do those
right.
little parties and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know.
What
it's a
about
good time.
backstage before a show or?
I mean, that's normal.
that's
stuff,
normal
though.
to you, yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Just to get it in really quick, and then you're off to perform, right? Shake off the jitters.
you know, calm down, get a release.
Gotta release, man. You gotta
Nicholas.
release. Nicholas.
That's what happens. It's all about a good release.
Yo, Wildin' Out is first of all, it's still on the air,
Yeah.
making so much noise. If you're anyone who's anyone in hip hop is on this show.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're on it, and you know what I love? You know, Chance is on the show. Shout to Chance the Rapper, Vic Mensa. They want to go on the show and they want to do a good job, don't they?
They do.
They want to shine.
They take it seriously, and it's been beautiful for this last run because you see this generation who grew up with the show,
Right.
Who are like, "Oh, I want to do this," or "I always dreamed of doing this." And it's
Right.
like Chance sent me a message of like, "Man, this is like a dream come true." He's like, his Wildin' Out belt is the most important belt he's ever owned. He's like he sits
Amazing.
it up there with his Grammys and stuff. So like to be able to affect culture and to be a part of someone who's affecting culture is super cool.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Any plans on having R. Kelly on the show?
I've been trying to get R. Kelly on the show for years.
Have you really?
It was close, like maybe 2 seasons ago, and like because he doesn't fly, so we had.
He doesn't fly either.
Nah, I mean you don't think about a lot of the stuff.
I believe I can fly.
That's why he wrote that song.
Oh
Like,
my
it was-
gosh.
Yeah, and
So he doesn't fly, but he's a very nasty man, right? You can confirm.
hey man, I don't know what Kels do, but he been telling y'all for years.
Yo,
he don't
if you-
see nothing wrong.
Right.
With a little bump and grind.
If you listen to
He
the
been
music,
telling-
he's talking to us. He's telling us, listen, my dick is out at this very moment.
Right now. He's been
Jeez.
telling y'all that since Vibe.
So has So he says no, or is it just is it
No, he
because
was gonna
of
come.
schedules?
I think we just couldn't. He couldn't get there in enough time on his tour bus, and so the invitation is still extended. I want him to come.
Is he funny?
Bring
Like-
the cult and everything. Come on through.
I don't know if he's funny. Like,
You know
would he
what?
be able to survive that?
I've seen people on Wild 'N Out, and I thought to myself, they may not be funny, but what Nick does is, and I
Yeah.
think you've seen him do this, KB, right? What Nick does is he'll feed them the jokes,
Yeah.
even if it's on his on his dime. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if the joke is about Nick, he will feed them, and you make people funny.
Absolutely, and that's the beauty of being surrounded by so many talented people. Like you put them on a team with a DC Young Fly and all these people, it's
gonna work.
And that's as long as they're open. I mean, like you saw like the Black China episode, she didn't say one word, but it was
Right.
still a good episode.
Their shoes.
But it was just like, and you make sure you got a little bar in your dressing room so you can relax. And
I like that.
There
Smart,
it is.
yeah.
They come out ready to play.
Yeah, give them a little alcohol, maybe a little smoke, you feel me? And then
And
they come
they're
out,
ready to go.
and it's a good time. You know what I mean? But Wild 'N Out has outlasted so many other shows on
Yeah.
MTV, right? It's like
Yeah.
it's become a staple at MTV.
Absolutely. I mean, we started in 2004 with that show.
2004. I
Yeah.
mean, we were dressing different in 2004.
If you watch those old episodes,
Big ass
you're like,
pants,
exactly,
jewelry.
Yeah, so and it's kind of cool that it's still so relevant today, and that
Yeah.
everybody still loves it. It's the #1 show on MTV. So we
Yeah.
working.
You bringing it back to LA?
I think I'm gonna do one more season in New York. New York, the energy is crazy out there.
Really?
So, yeah,
What is it about New York? People want to live there, and I'm just like, yo, enough.
I
wanna
love
live
living
there.
here. I'm gonna be,
Yeah.
but I'm talking
Yeah, don't
like
you love
for
living in Los Angeles?
Yeah, but show wise, it's a different energy. I think people are a little jaded out here. They're used to television and
They're too
Well,
cool.
everyone's a
celebrity.
star.
Yeah. So like
everyone
when-
has an audience.
Yeah, so I don't know. You go to one of them shows in the borough or something like that. Like
lit.
it gets popping. It's a different energy.
AGT, are you watching at all?
I haven't seen it. I heard it's doing well though. I mean,
Is
I
it?
heard, yeah. So, but I haven't. I mean, is there like a breakout act that people are talking about? I heard like it's like a little girl ventriloquist or something like that.
I saw that. Yeah, she was good. That doctor who passed away, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
He was
really
a really
sad.
good singer, but God, that was very sad. He's a
Yeah.
good-looking kid. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Passed
car
away
accident,
before
right?
it aired.
Car accident. He died before it aired, and
Yeah.
I saw that episode.
That
So
sucks.
sad. Oh, it's
Yeah.
so sad.
Yeah, but other than I haven't seen an episode of the show. Like I followed the story.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Did Tyra Banks call you for advice? Did she
Nah, I
ask you
haven't
for her
spoke to her.
blessing?
Nah. I sent her some flowers.
Oh, that's very
Oh,
nice of
that's
you.
nice of you.
Yeah, on her first day, but I haven't spoken to her. But I mean, like,
Aw.
I think that was a wise choice. I was like, good move, NBC.
I like Tyra as the host. I think she's doing a really good job. I think she's doing a lot what you did. I think she's still trying to find. You know how you would comfort the
I mean, but that's part of
guests
the
and stuff?
job.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
she has to be the host, and people think that job is easy, but you got to be able to be like a therapist, a
Sure.
cheerleader.
Sure.
You know, people are screaming in your ear because you got an earpiece in. You got to stay on time. You got to keep the judges in line. So it's not an easy job. I'm pretty sure she's recognized that.
Yeah.
Like when she got in, like.
I think she got into some trouble early, right? Because she told some little girl.
Or she like pulled somebody's hair or something like that.
No.
Tight.
She just told some little girl that this wasn't for her.
You
Or
ain't
something like
gonna
that.
make it.
Right.
Wow.
And
Yeah, I heard
the
it
little
was
girl's
crazy.
parents got mad. Or whatever.
Yeah, you got anybody, people. Hey, go get your checks, whatever you can do.
Yeah, right. Hey,
Go
when
get
you
your
were
check.
coming up, Nick, did people tell your mom like he's not gonna do it? He's not
My
gonna
mom
make
used
it.
to tell me I was gonna do it. Like, boy, you ain't shit.
Hey, sometimes the biggest haters are in your family. You know what I mean?
My mom was tough love all the way, and I
Yeah.
appreciate it for it. But she was like, we grew up in the hood, so she was like, yo, you need to go get a regular job. All of this comedy, music, that stuff ain't gonna work. And
Yeah.
and then she was so focused on education. My mom was like, yo, you ain't doing
Go to
one
school.
show until you make sure all your school activities are solid. So my mom was not a fan until the checks start rolling.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, moms are like, no, and then checks come in. Okay.
Yeah,
I knew you could do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
all right.
but that's
do your schoolwork later.
Yeah, because they
We're going
just
to the
want, hilarious. They just want you to succeed, and if they
Sure.
see that you really have a passion and there's a lucrative ending, of course they're gonna say follow that. But if not, think about how many dudes tell their mom they're gonna be a rapper. you know,
Yeah.
Right.
and it doesn't really work out. So, but luckily, you know, I was blessed enough that the entertainment world actually did work out.
Yeah, no, listen, I told my dad when I was a kid I wanted to be a comedian. He said, how? I'm funnier than you. And I'm not a comedian, so what are you going to do? I'm like, all right, cool.
That's hilarious.
Back to fucking myself at the age of 7.
Let me just go fuck myself over here, Dad.
I'm 7, and yeah, my entire world is shattered. I'll be in my room doing nothing.
Wow, you was getting it popping at 7.
I was trying, yeah, I was trying.
Shooting blanks, like
shooting blanks, bro. Yes, bro. And then I
Just
told my
for the
mom I
funny
wanted to
feeling.
be. Yeah, and I wanted to be on the radio. I told my mom I wanted to be on the radio, and she said, "Don't be stupid." You know what I'm saying? So there's that. You know what I mean?
funny.
Well, look at you now.
But later on, they were like, "Oh, okay, he was serious about that." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you here.
Yeah, I mean, no
Still
checks are
playing
coming
with
in, but
yourself.
I'm still playing with myself, and sometimes I'm on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Since your babies are obviously around the entertainment world all the
Yeah.
time.
Oh, man.
A few nights ago, they're on stage with Mariah.
Yeah.
They're with you. They see Dad killing it on TV. Have you seen them kind of pick up one more than the other?
They both love it. They both love, but my son is man, like this dude is brilliant. Like we got him a GoPro, and like all he does is make GoPro movies. And he like
cool.
at 6 years old, like he's like a little director, and he's like making videos and texting them to me. And like I'm fascinated. Like I don't even know how to work a freaking GoPro, and he's making movies and stuff on it. So like
dope.
he definitely, they definitely got that bug.
Oh, that's so cool, man. That's
Yeah.
cool for you, right? To see them be that way.
100%. Yeah. And like just to be so like fascinated with, but still have the understanding of like they're respectful kids, but they're fascinated with the entertainment. Where they're in the studio, they have their own little YouTube channels, all of that stuff. They love it.
So cool.
cute.
Yo, are you an investor? Do you invest money into different things? Sure,
I
yeah.
do. Yeah. Mainly, it's usually stuff that I'm involved with, but I mean, I got a few things in Silicon Valley that I tap into.
Is it like apps and stuff you're working on? Or what
I
is
think
it?
that wave is kind of come and gone.
Right.
You know what I mean? The app wave. I mean,
You
there's
gonna
all,
have Nick Cannon emojis or nothing like that? Or
Nah, see, like to me, that's not like real stuff. I mean, that works for certain people, but you know, I'm trying to like
it's kind of bottom of the barrel, yeah?
yeah, like right now, my focus is real estate, and you know, like we're doing the Wildin' Out sports bars and comedy clubs across the country.
Oh my
That's
God.
dope.
Yeah, so we're doing Miami, San Diego, Hollywood, like so we just going, and it's like where you know Dave and Buster's or
Right,
Hooters, we're
right.
kind of bringing that world together.
You're making like a cool Dave and Buster's.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Not that Dave and Buster's isn't cool.
No,
but,
no,
you know, like
no,
with
but
the
like
Wildin'
just
Out
flyer,
thing,
yeah.
Wildin' Out
Out girls would be your
Knew it.
waitresses.
Man.
Knew it.
Hey,
It'll be,
smart.
hey, that'll be like the new Hooters, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I like that, bro.
Yeah,
Nick
Wildin'
can pick
Out.
them too.
Huh?
He can definitely pick them.
I have an eye.
Yeah.
You have an eye. You're one-eyed. That one eye,
It's a
bro.
busy eye.
It's a busy eye, bro. How are all your 10 kids doing? Everybody's okay?
Oh, they're all good. I check in with them.
Your army.
Any more kids for Nick Cannon?
I want more kids, but I see this gets me in trouble every time I say that. Then that makes people think like, oh, he's out there just impregnating everybody.
Raw dog on everybody.
I just want, yo, let's talk about this raw dog for us. I've been obsessed.
With raw dog?
No, I'm scared. Like I don't get scared.
Yo, you out here raw dogging every chick you meet?
No, this is what I did the research, and anybody could look this shit up.
Please tell us.
1 in every 4 women, or one out of every 4 women has genital herpes.
That's
What
25
1 out of 4?
25% of all women in America have genital herpes from ages 14 to 49. Look it up.
14.
That's crazy.
Oh!
I ain't having sex no more, dog.
Is that a true statistic?
1 in 4.
Really?
25%.
That's bad news,
Doesn't
man.
that scare you?
This
That's
scares
bad
the
news.
shit out of me.
Yeah.
That's like, because this is the other thing.
Very scary.
Because condoms don't stop herpes.
No,
Here's
they don't.
another statistic.
Go ahead.
Out of I've been ever since the Usher thing. I've been in my
That's right.
bag.
That's right.
Literally. So
Yeah.
Yo, so 100% of like when they put condoms on, they I don't even know how they tested this, but 70% still got genital herpes. So only 30%
With a condom
with the
on.
condom.
See, that's
Because it's
people
skin
lie.
to skin,
Right,
And
right.
there's levels of herpes, so it's
Sure.
like if, at certain stages you can see it and be like, oh, I'm gonna stay away from the green pussy stuff. But then there's certain levels that you don't even know, and like
Yeah, there's no symptoms.
You just and your skin touches their skin, and you know, like I'm gonna start wearing a condom jumpsuit. Like I'm gonna just put a whole
Leggings.
condom
Condom
romper on.
leggings,
I'm gonna
yeah.
have a condom, a romper,
But here's
a comper.
Here's the thing.
You need to make that.
I'm going to make that
Just
and wear
the
that.
incredible logo all
Yo,
over.
it's so scary. And
That's
then
scary.
That is scary.
Did you got there's like incurable gonorrhea out there.
What?
Sure,
That, like, because gonorrhea was a thing, and like, but they gave you pills for it.
Yeah.
Now the penicillin, the antibiotics don't work on gonorrhea no more. Gonorrhea
it's too strong.
It's like 50-cent version of gonorrhea.
I feel like
It's just a buff-ass gonorrhea.
Buff-ass gonorrhea that can get shot 9 times and keep coming back.
Nick, you're a celeb. You're a celeb. Listen.
Yo, I'm
do you have
done.
people signing affidavits or release forms or medical forms when they get with you?
And I heard like all of this crazy stuff, and I used to think it was crazy. Like there's guys that are very prominent, and they're like, okay,
Bieber allegedly does that.
or they make you go get tested before. But I think that's a good idea now.
Yeah.
Like
Straight up, it's safe, and this way both of you know the truth.
And especially because it's like this cesspool of Hollywood. Like they out there handing out them hot herpes mixtapes like it ain't nothing.
Yo, for real. And listen, Nick is in a unique situation because if somebody catches something, I'm not saying he has it or anything like that.
I don't got nothing.
But dude, you could be in a lot of trouble if you don't disclose, right?
Like Usher, you see how much they coming after my man for
20
that?
million.
20 mil.
That's crazy.
Yep.
But she got it forever, if it's true.
But I get it. Like if you ruined my life, you gave me that package. I'm upset. I need to be compensated for that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
It's tough
I feel
out
like
here.
that 25% is legit split in LA and New York.
It
too.
has to be.
I feel like it's all there.
so?
Yeah,
No.
hell yeah.
We got what is going on. That's why I always say like. I don't know. I mean, we need
It's
to.
scary.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Nick, have you ever
Protect
had a girl
yourself.
accuse you of something and you've never even seen her?
Nah. Look, I mean, luckily,
Thank God, right?
You
Yeah,
know,
I
this
know.
is the thing. What I when I'm in that vibe, I don't drink. You know what I mean? I don't do drugs, so it's like
Making smart choices.
it's like I think a lot of people they're inebriated in those scenarios, and so a lot of people end up doing things that they regret because they're not in their right mind, and that's where you hear a lot of these stories, and everything from passing on diseases to sexual acts that I think alcohol and drugs have a lot to do with that. If you off
Absolutely.
that Molly and Percocet, you don't really have control of all your faculties.
That's right, Crystal.
So
Excuse me?
I'm just saying, you be turning up.
you
To me,
I've never
that
taken
defeats
Percocet.
that defeats the purpose. If I'm getting it popping, I want to remember this. I want this to be a good experience.
Yeah, you don't want to forget it, or you don't want to
Yeah.
wake up and be like, "What happened?" You know what I mean?
You don't want to Bill
wanna know.
Cosby this situation.
No,
No, hell no.
you don't. Bill Cosby guilty or not guilty? What do you think?
You know Bill did that. Like Bill said he did it.
Yo, does that hurt you though as a comedian?
No, I mean, this is the thing, and we are way too judgmental. Wrong is wrong,
Yes, we
but
are.
who are we to say? Because
We're all wrong.
If you say Bill is wrong, so is Burt Reynolds, so is Hugh Hefner, so
Right.
is Bob Hope. Let's bring all them old motherfuckers out who was
Johnny Carson.
Oh yeah, they was
Burt
Quaaludes was
Reynolds
popping.
do?
Like.
What did Burt
He
Reynolds
did.
do?
I don't know, but I bet you he
did some shit.
Burt Reynolds,
just thrown out
Smokey
names.
and the
Listen,
Bandit did
yeah,
some shit.
Berton-
Let's go check Burt's record.
Yo, Berton Reynolds had his share of pussy,
Burt
man.
did some things,
Oh my
but that's what I'm saying.
God.
Like a lot of these victims from Bill Cosby situation came from it happened at the Playboy Mansion. They met there.
Yes.
Why ain't nobody checking Hugh Hefner's trap?
Right.
Hugh done did some shit too, but they don't want to put Hugh out there. They just want to throw my man Bill out there.
Well, that's what they're doing with R. Kelly too. People are comparing him to Hugh Hefner. Like
And-
Hugh Hefner had all these girls
Yeah,
living
but
with him.
they get off the Greyhound and go to the Playboy
Yeah,
Man. It's
Larry
a stop.
Flint. Larry Flint as well. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like why are we not? If we gonna call out, let's call out all of these people.
You're saying it's a racial thing, Nick?
Absolutely, it's always a racial thing, but we're not. But I mean, even beyond that, it's
Yeah.
it's the propaganda. It's us that we choose to judge it instead of just like owning our own and paying. Like just minding your own business.
Yeah.
and dealing with it in that sense. But when we start to get judgmental and act like we're on a high horse, you know what it says, like cast the first stone. But you can't do that because
Right.
media loves to sensationalize things.
Sure.
And
It sells.
And a lot of times, even with the Bill Cosby thing, it probably wasn't just about race because he was an icon. And then he was a very judgmental individual
Yeah.
to the youth. And even when, Hannibal came out and said all of these things that kind of sparked it off, it was almost in response to like, yo, why you coming at us so hard at the younger generation? I'm pretty sure you did some wild stuff. And then
Right.
as it rolled out, we see Bill was a wild boy.
I mean,
Wild
but-
Bill.
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill.
Bill Cosby has been judgmental though towards other comedians, like you said. even Eddie Murphy going way back. Eddie Murphy had a bit about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think I'm a true believer in those type of energies and karma and sometimes when you feel like you're untouchable, somebody gonna touch you. And if you're gonna get up there and act like you holier than thou, be holier than thou.
Yeah, exactly. OJ on his way out.
OJ home.
OJ home.
I'm happy.
Will you be hanging out with OJ Simpson?
Somebody need to come out with a song called OJ Home.
Oh, it'll pop.
You gotta do it.
OJ Home. That's a lit record.
You should do it, bro. You should. Would
when
you
I
hang out with?
I do that. OJ Home.
Would you hang out with OJ? Will you be seen with OJ?
I'm not a judgmental person. I will hang out with OJ. There's not too many people I won't hang out with.
Right.
Because who am I to say that this person is a bad person?
Right.
Jesus hung out with everybody.
Is OJ Chloe's dad?
They got the same strong chin.
Stop it, dog. Stop.
They got that chin. They got that.
Stop,
she got that Simpson chin.
Oh my God.
Nah,
I'm out.
Jeez.
I don't think so. But they do got the same jaw structure.
They are identical.
They got the same body type almost. You know what I mean?
Hey, Chloe glowed up though. Chloe glowed all the way.
Chloe's one of the
Chloe's
finest.
fine.
She glowed, and she's actually personality wise, she's
my favorite.
I love her. Her and Courtney are my favorite.
Gangster,
Yeah.
like
because she says what's on her mind. There's no
maybe
filter.
that's that OJ.
I was just
Maybe
gonna
that's
say
that OJ in her.
OJ blood, though.
You think OJ did it? I'm talking about the original crime.
Yeah.
Number one.
Number one.
I have my theories.
Right.
I think he knew about it. He was involved.
He was
but
there, man.
That's what I'm saying. How do you kill two people with one knife?
Well, here's the thing. People, they
Ain't
say
nobody know how to run. You've been chased with a knife before. I'm like, hey, nigga, back up. Like it's like you ain't gonna get. I know you eat the juice and everything.
Well, some people
but
say his son was there.
that's where I'm leaning towards.
But they
it
said
was someone else there.
20
But they said there was so much anger that it almost would take one person with superhuman strength to pull off that type of murder.
That's what I'm saying.
OJ has superhuman strength. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
At that time especially.
Come on.
I mean, because I've seen all the documentaries and everything, and obviously, if he murdered someone or two people, he should be under a jail. But
Sure. And that's no joke.
yeah, but this all I'm saying is there's some more to the story that we don't know. And whether it was his son, whether it was Kato Kalin, whether whoever was with something else happened, I think OJ knows it. Like just the fact that the blood and all of that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But you know I don't know. I wasn't there.
I
We'll
know.
never know.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
But then he dropped that book. If I did it. It's like, come on.
OJ is a gangster.
Like, yo, bro, what are you doing?
He's a gangster.
Do you guys think he will mess up when he gets out? Now, mind you,
He's
over
old as
70.
hell.
He's over 70, but still.
Oh, he looked good for 72.
I think he'll behave. I think he'll be a good boy.
Hopefully.
He should come on Wild 'N Out.
Oh,
That
that
would
would
be
be lit.
OJ
The
on Wild 'N
jokes,
Out.
the jokes you guys have so
Jokes
much
alone.
It'd be a
content.
killer episode.
God, would it be a killer episode? Speaking of, let's get down to business here. King of Dance Hall on
Yeah.
YouTube Red right now.
It's out.
By the way, YouTube Red, yeah, and it's out now. You have to be a subscriber. You have to pay for it, right?
Yeah.
But this is quality content. This is what
I
Nick
think
Cannon
everybody
does.
should have YouTube Red. It's very.
I think so, too.
There's a lot of once you get in there, there's a lot of
Yeah.
good content, and it's there. You know, whether it's Netflix or any other subscription service, YouTube has a lot of great content. But this film specifically, I actually it was in all these film festivals. I made it for like an art film, spent my own money, but then I wanted the world to be able to see it. And I made it in a place where there aren't movie theaters and stuff. So I was like, yo, if I partner with someone like Google or YouTube Red, then the world has access to it. And
Everyone
I think that's
can
the
see it.
way, you know, it should be presented. That's the future of how films will be released. So I wanted to jump to it like that.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
You're looking towards the future.
Yes, sir.
Your character, his name is Tarzan.
Yeah.
And he falls in love?
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's a typical like fish out of water coming of age story where a guy comes from America and falls in love with the dance hall culture, through falling in love with a young lady, then there's a love triangle and stuff. So it's kind of, it has that dirty dancing Saturday Night Fever. Yeah. But
it's got Busta in it. It's got Whoopi Goldberg in it.
Yeah. Beanie Man, Lou Gossett Jr.
Love that.
Yeah. We going in.
I love that, man. It's available now. YouTube Red. It's called King of Dancehall.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon is here. Cruise Show, Power 106. I'm excited about this. I'm excited about this project, bro. And I know when you put your name on something, you work very hard and you get it done. You know what I'm saying?
To it. Absolutely.
Speaking of getting it done, Lecheto wants to audition for Wildin' Out.
Let's do it.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Uh-oh.
You ready, Lecheto?
Bars.
Let's go. Let's go, Lecheto.
Hello, Mr. Kenny. I bet you and I got a lot in common. See, I'm just like your musical career. We both haven't worked out in so many years.
Oh, okay.
And to add to my last line, the last time you made noise was in Drumline. No, wait, I lie. You also did America's Got Talent, but I'm just confused as to why they chose you since you don't have it.
Oh.
That's it.
That's it?
That's all I got.
You're probably not gonna get the job. It was close though. I mean, you had the thing is what was really interesting about that whole performance.
He was
Let's break it
reading.
down for a second.
And he was a little nervous.
No, but first, like everybody was on your side at first.
Yes,
like everyone
we
was
were.
like, oh.
He was like,
And then it was bad.
Oh, and then it was like, oh.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Either you get a Nick Cannon, quite opposite. Oh. There was a question mark at the end of it. Oh.
Like, I'm confused.
But you get an E for effort though.
Right.
That was better than nothing.
He also spent hours on that, and that's
That
what
was
he came
good.
up with.
I recognized the bars. He was trying to come at the music career and say like mine didn't work out, like he doesn't work out. That was a bar.
I see that. I see that.
Yeah, that was a bar.
Doesn't that get old though? People talking about the career and Mariah and the
it's
children
like,
and
all
we
of that
get
stuff.
it.
Like to me, yeah, like it's funny.
Embrace it. You gotta embrace it.
Well, he does.
But it's like
What else do you got?
and it's kind of not true. Like that's why it never bothers me.
Nick
It's
Cannon
like,
got money. Like, you don't need
kind of
nobody's
created the show.
money.
It's kind of been on for 15 years.
Right. It's like, yo, you're in
I'm
my
kind of
shit.
paying you to be here. Like,
Right. Yo, do you pay the guests to be there?
Yeah, everybody gets paid.
Oh, that's a check.
yeah.
Even the guests?
You got it. When you're on television, you get paid.
Insane.
Wow. Yeah, because you're using it to promote your show. You're making money off of it, right? Yeah. But isn't it almost like a promotional vehicle for them as well?
It is, but you still got to pay them. You know what I mean? Like different people get
Out of your pocket
paid
or in
different.
TV's pocket?
I mean, it's their
money.
but it's my budget.
It's your budget.
I get to choose who gets the check.
So what is it? Is it? And listen, by no means do I know what I'm talking about, but is it scale? Meaning that's like
Nah, it all depends. It actually depends who the guest is and how it works out, and if you know,
depending on who the guest is.
Yeah, because sometimes, because even like you gotta think about it, and you guys know this when you have shows. Sometimes like people are more concerned of their transportation costs more than what you would actually pay them. You know what I mean?
know,
you know,
yeah.
so like I will pay for the jet this week if you get there on time. You know, like all that stuff. So, or somebody be like, yo, I will drive myself there. I'll Uber and just give me the jet money.
Give me the money,
You
yeah.
know, like
you have that option as a
yeah,
guest. I
yeah.
like
They
that.
could work it out.
So we figure it out. We make sure they get there how they get there.
Yeah, man. I see the turban is still on.
Yeah, you got to, man.
It's a lifestyle.
It's my sovereignty, man. We keep it going.
Yeah.
You know, it's not every single day. Like, I don't be showing up to, you know, my kids' playground games with the turban on.
You
but
don't.
I mean, it freaks the parents out sometimes.
Really?
That's kind of weird. That sucks because if that's what you believe in, you should be able to rock
You should
that.
rock your turban wherever you want to rock your turban.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
Yeah, but I mean, I joke with it because, you know, it's one of those things where people have turned it into a fashion statement, but ultimately I did it for, you know, for my culture. But
Absolutely.
it works out.
Yeah, right. Yo, Nick Cannon, man.
I appreciate y'all having me up here.
Yo, we appreciate you.
And the music career is back popping. Just
That's
so you know, I got a hot
Yeah.
record with Jeremiah and Quavo
Come on.
called Dream Girl.
That's
Make
right.
sure y'all call Power 106 and request that.
Believe that. And yo, my man Nick freestyles too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We get it
Lecheto,
done.
you want to get something else done?
Nah, hell no, I fucked up already.
Freestyle.
Come on,
Not
Lecheto, you ready? Just something off the top, bro.
I don't know.
top.
Let me see.
Off the top, pause.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Lecheto,
Reading
Nick
nothing.
Cannon.
Yo,
Crystal
look.
B, Nick Cannon, Cruise Show, Power
Yes, you
106.
can see it on the surface.
Okay.
I can't front, dog. Last night, man, I was nervous.
Uh-huh.
Actually, earlier today when I wrote this rhyme scheme.
That's right.
Oh.
Kind of witty when it comes to this piece's crime scene.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm spraying all these motherfuckers with these
Ooh.
words that I'm slaying.
Let's go.
I'm sorry for being urban. Nick Cannon got a turban. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh.
Here's the thing.
I'm sorry for being
He
urban.
starts off very strong and then it just takes a nosedive.
You know what
practice,
you know what
dog.
the secret to freestyling is?
What is it?
Is not to think about it.
That's what it is?
That's why, you know, when you start off, you good and you keep going. But then when you start thinking, that's when you get messed up.
Let me try it again.
Don't think. Just say. Just go.
Don't think. Okay, what beat you want, bro?
Give me some boom bap shit. Okay.
He always wants boom bap shit.
I know.
Well, I like boom bap shit.
I'm going to give you something tough to freestyle over, okay?
Ooh.
Okay. Yo.
Ooh.
Don't think about what you gotta say. I come to the hood, man. I'm ready to play.
Let's go.
Hey, these souls is what I slay. With
Every
my water
day.
gun, yeah, they get
You
sprayed.
thinking.
Now I'm looking at the window.
There you go.
I'm shooting all these free throws. I'm coming with the fucking crew.
Ooh.
You already know I'm cool.
Ooh.
I know you about to lose.
Oh, my God.
You was almost there. You was almost there, my guy. You was almost there.
Hey, it's E for effort, dog. That's all that.
That's right. That's all that matters.
And it's practice.
I'm gonna come up, dog.
Yeah.
You're on the come up.
But
I
that's like,
get
hey,
that.
Drake
I get
doesn't
that.
freestyle. You know what I mean?
Not everybody freestyles,
Some of the
exactly.
best of us don't. Tupac didn't freestyle.
True, very true,
You know what
very
I'm saying?
true.
Everybody got a little written.
So there's hope.
There is hope in the channel. There you go.
Just
King
not
of
for
Dance
Wild 'N
Hall.
Out.
Yeah.
King of Dance Hall is available right now on YouTube, Red. You got to watch it. Nick Cannon, thank you very much,
Appreciate you.
man. We appreciate
Love.
you, straight
Appreciate
up.
you.
Power 106.
Yo.